The wait is finally over, folks. Welcome back to another action-packed episode of GNW Adrenaline. Today marks Season 2, Episode 1 of GNW Adrenaline. And we are live here in Tokyo, Japan. We got some two hometown heroes in action for you here tonight, folks. It's great to be back here in the GNW arena. We got some tremendous action for you, like I said in the description. We're fresh off the GNW Royal Rumble. We are starting things off fresh. You guys will be seeing new faces, new matches, well, technically some new matches, and possibly, who knows, maybe new teams, new superstars, new titles maybe, new pay-per-views. You never know what can happen in Season 2. But today we got some tremendous action, like I said, at the Royal Rumble. The winner of Akane Yamamoto and El Macho will go up against Jose Sergio for that GNW Internet title. That's what we'll be seeing. And throughout the night, we will be seeing multiple #1 contenders matches to determine on who will be going on to face the champions. In other words, the Storm Brothers, Tiffany Rogers, freaking Akane Yamamoto, Alice Bishop. We'll be seeing all of those folks in action when we head into the first ever pay-per-view, Over the Limit, including our main event, which is a fatal four-way to determine the #1 contender for Alex Bishop at Over the Limit for the world title. It would include Kevin Jindrak, Wade Turner, Satoru Dalehi, and Sean Navy SEAL McCarthy. You folks don't want to miss out. But let's get this night started with our internet title match with Akane Yamamoto versus Jose Sergio. As we saw, Akane won the championship over El Macho at the Royal Rumble. Now the question is, can Akane, the two-time internet champion, retain the title here tonight, or will we see a new champion in Jose Sergio? We'll have to find out. Hey Ross, how's it going?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Welcome to Season 2.
For the Internet Championship.
You see, I hear Stat House here in Tokyo, Japan, and here comes the challenger for the Internet Championship in Jose Sergio. This man right here, El Macho, he has a tremendous history with El Macho back over Mexico, but now he has found an opportunity here in GNW Adrenaline, which now he will have that opportunity when he goes up against one of the strongest forces here in GNW, in Akane Yamamoto. Bit of a hometown hero here for Akane. Now Jose Sergio, he's clawed and scratched his way to get that internet championship, and now the time is now for him to get that title match. The question is, can he do it tonight? We'll have to see on how it goes for Jose right here. And now let's not waste any time. Let's not waste any time. You see Sergio's ready in action right here. And here comes the internet champion himself, the hometown hero right here, Akane Yamamoto. There he is, folks. Just fresh off the bat at the Royal Rumble. Akane right now is the current Internet Champion. If you folks did not see the Rumble, I recommend go checking it out. This was the first matchup. It was El Macho defending the title against Akane Yamamoto. Both men had a tremendous back and forth action, but in the end, it was Akane becoming a two-time Internet Champion. And with that, now with Akane Yamamoto fresh off the bat here after that tremendous back and forth action match at the Rumble, now he has a fresh new challenger for that Internet title in here tonight. There it is right there. That's what this matchup is all about right there. That glorious Internet Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Gómez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 194 pounds, Jose Sergio. Introducing the champion from Yamaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the Internet Champion, the Dragon, Akane Yamamoto.
Like I said, that folks is what it's all about. You hear that ovation for Akane Yamamoto, as we're in his home country of Japan. You see right there, Sergio knows. He doesn't even look at the bell. He knows what's at stake right here. That's what it's all about, folks. The Internet Championship is what it's all about here tonight. Now Sergio setting up. Both men are ready. And this matchup is underway. And Akane not wasting any time with a huge DDT connecting here. Oh, and a bit of a kick in the face. Kick in the back now. Akane is a bit working himself right here. Going back and forth with Sergio. Now Sergio trying to fight back. Now Akane. Oh, and a huge forearm by Yamamoto. Huge chop. Now looking for another. Ooh, and huge face planter DDT right there. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And apparently just like that, Akane just didn't want to waste any time right here. Apparently for Akane Yamamoto, he did not want to waste any time. A bit of a shock right there. That in distinctive fashion, Akane won and retained the Internet Championship. Even in his hometown too. I'm a bit shocked that it went that fast. That was like about 30 seconds. I didn't expect it to be that long, folks. But that's the final result right there. Akane Yamamoto retaining the Internet title in distinctive fashion right there. A bit of a shock right there, but now up next we have 4 of the best competitors here that you would see seeing here in the future of GNW Adrenaline, in which we will see these 4 men in tag team action. Now the winners of this team of either team right here will be going on to Over the Limit, as Akane Yamamoto will defend that Internet Championship in a triple threat match. The question is, which 2 combatants will be stepping up to Akane Yamamoto at Over the Limit? We'll find out up next. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Haim. I'm the advocate for the reigning defending UCPW World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar, who is not here tonight. Just like Undertaker and Cena, a squash match, yep. Apparently so, Ross. I remember when PJ was playing SmackDown 2, Undertaker versus Shane. It took Taker 23 seconds to beat PJ. Yeah. Like I said, folks, that was a bit of a distinctive faction that Akane Yamamoto received to Jose Sergio. Question is, how is Sergio going to respond to that? We'll have to find out in the near future of Season 2. against that crowd here in Tokyo, as we're gonna get things started with our first number one contenders match. Tag team action here, folks. And I think I know that music, and you should too. Here comes the bodylifting. Here comes the former bodylifter from California himself. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who that is, this man right here, he's had a tremendous start towards the end of season 1. This man right here is none other than Arnold Freight Train Rivera. This man right here, a former bodylifting champion down in California.
From Venice Beach, California,
From Venice Beach.
247 pounds, Freight Train Arnold Rivera.
You're right there, folks. Venice Beach, 200. I forgot what it was, pounds. But Arnold Rivera is now looking to make a name for himself here in GNW. That's what he said of what we asked some of the superstars on what could happen in season 2. You know, this season. Rivera said that this season he's making a name for himself. And this season he's gonna remind the folks on why he is the baddest bodybuilder here in GNW, and he's gonna make sure that the fans don't forget the name Arnold Rivera when he goes after either the internet title or the world title. And that's what he's planning to do here in this matchup, as he's gonna be teaming up for a chance at the shot at the internet title. Now let's see on who his tag team partner is. Oh boy. And this folks right here, folks, he is an upcomer here in GNW from Fort Plain. 291 pounds of complete destruction here. We saw this man at the GNW Royal Rumble. He was entry number 1. This man right here, ladies and gentlemen, he's in the upcomer. He's the upstarting Malcolm Kennedy. This man right here, second generation superstar, trained by his father. Kevin Kennedy. Double K himself. And now, keeping the legacy alive with Malcolm right here. This man right here will be teaming up with Rivera. That's team number 1. But now let's see who their opponents are going to be. And from the sounds of it right here, this is a new upcomer here in GNW, folks. This man is Raja Singh from Pakistan right here. This man right here is a huge destruction of force from Pakistan. This man, a 27-year-old, grew up in Pakistan himself. This man right here started his career in late 2015. This man right here flew all the way here to GNW Adrenaline to make a name for himself here, and that's what he's planning to do this season. That's what he said. New faces, like I said, folks. You never know on who can show up here at GNW Adrenaline. And apparently it starts right here with Raja Singh. Now let's see on who his tag team partner is gonna be. Hey, I think I know this song. I know this song, folks. And he is him. He is here, folks. The French Paradox is back. Pedro Sokolov is back here in season 2. Grenoble, France. 265 pounds. Not the great start, not the great career that he had when we first started the doors of GNW, but now he said in his translation, he might not have the great season. He might not have had a great season in season last time, but now coming into season 2, he is gonna make sure that he either becomes internet or world champion this season, and folks will remember why. He will show the folks on why he is nicknamed the French Paradox, and will make his country proud. That's what Sokolov is apparently trained to do here in this season, folks. And now you see that's who Raja Singh's tag team partner is gonna be. And now the captains are set. Rivera starting off for his team. Raja Singh starting off for his team. This matchup is underway. Remember, folks, the winning team will go on to Over the Limit to face Akane Yamamoto for the Internet Championship in a triple threat match. He's like Brock Lesnar now, a part-time YouTuber. Yep, he is. Goldberg. Wait, he's got Deadpool swords. Yeah, that's what he was after his father. During his time when his father was training. During his time when Kevin Kennedy was training Malcolm. Malcolm did a bit of Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and Karate during his time of training as becoming a pro wrestler. And I see right here Arnold Rivera right now showing the momentum that he wanted to show in this season. Doing it very proud right here. Oh, Raja now reversing right now. And now making the tag right here. Making Sokolov on a double knee into the stomach of Rivera. Now Sokolov working on the arm right here. And now making the tag to Malcolm Kennedy. Here we go, folks. Huge knee right there connecting. Huge clothesline. Kennedy's trying to get back in with another huge clothesline right there, folks. I'm talking to the GNW crowd right now. Put him in the middle. Probably going to try and go for a pin. A bit of a shock right here. And no, not even a 1 count. Sokolov back up. And now Kennedy with a huge drop right there onto the face. I think his knees hit the face of Sokolov. Oh, and a huge back elbow. Huge toss by Pedro Sokolov. And now huge Irish whip into the corner, knocking Kennedy down. Now taunting at the GNW crowd. And now huge, and now working on the arm yet again. And now Kennedy reversing right there with a huge toss. Trying to make sure that Pedro does not make the tag to his partner. And now making the tag to Rivera now. With a huge double axe handle on the arm. And now a sidewalk slam by Rivera to Sokolov. And now what could Rivera be going for right here? Working on the head right now. And now taunting at the GNW crowd right now. And now just stomping away at Sokolov. And now I think Sokolov... Ooh, and a rake in the eyes by Pedro Sokolov. Now clobbering Rivera down. Now dragging him to his corner right here, folks. Making a tag to his tag team to Raja right here. Now he goes. Now work on the arm. Raja right now. Trying to get back in right here. We need to get him back to a full-time basis. And I must admit it sucks without him. But Max and Zach's streams are just as entertaining. Yeah, because you get to hear me rage on there, Ross, JK. And now Rivera trying to get back in it, but now Raja trying to make it save. Oh, and a huge spear heading to the outside. Now telling Raja to get up.
The abuse his body has gone through in this match is a little disturbing. I don't know why he hasn't made the tag yet. It's almost like
Oh, and now, whoa, and now Raja Singh trying to get back in and with a huge clothesline right here. And now Raja Singh trying to get back in. His partner Pedro just watches his partner do the work. And now throwing, reversing right there now. Oh, and after that, throwing to the turnbuckle, LED turnbuckle pole. I think Raja has been busted open. Thanks to the strength and tenacity of Arnold Rivera. Oh, now Raja reversing right here. Huge knee connected. Oh, now Raja, what can we go for here? Huge German suplex. Oh, and what a huge clothesline connected. That German suplex clothesline combo right there, folks. And now Rivera reversing right here. And now Rivera showing off that tenacity and strength right here as he's going for these tremendous suplexes. And a third one connect right there with those vertical suplexes. Do I know when Max and Zach are getting their streams back up and running? Lewis was asking for you the other day. Oh, that's fine. I don't know. I'll have to ask them when I head back into the party. I'm not with them right now. And now, beside there, a breakup right there. But now Malcolm knocking down Sokolov as he broke up the pinfall. And now, huge atomic drop onto the turnbuckle on the top rope right there. And now Rivera could be calling for an end right here as he's going for the tremendous freight train pile driver, going for the pin. 1, 2, and like that, the challengers will be Arnold Rivera and Malcolm Kennedy to go up against Akane Yamamoto for the internet title at Over the Limit. What tremendous tag team action we just saw right there, folks. All competitors gave it all they got. Huge, tremendous action that we just witnessed here, folks. Tremendous teamwork by all 4 competitors right here. But in the end, it was the team of Malcolm Falcon and Arnold Rivera. Yeah, Malcolm Kennedy and Arnold Rivera. They won the matchup, and congratulations to these two, as they will be going on to Over the Limit to face Akane Yamamoto for the Internet Championship at Over the Limit. Well, congratulations to those 2 men right there. Now let's get into some singles action right here. As you will see, the leader of the ministry right here, Grant Danielson, go one-on-one with Officer Lewis HAAS. Danielson asked for some screen time for the ministry right here in this matchup. And he said, just give them a victim and a random choice, because they didn't care, because this season they're gonna rule GNW. They already did towards the season 1 finale, as their woman right there, Tiffany Rogers, just won the GNW Women's Championship not that long ago. But we had to see on what the ministry will have up their sleeves, or can Lewis HAAS put some justice here in GNW and put a stop at the ministry? We'll find out up next. has not been on the stream for a while, or has he been released from the company? Again, Ross, USPW, and GNW probably won't be starting off for a while now, but you never know what to expect from both of us. Tremendous tag team action that we just saw right there, folks. And now, here comes, gotta say, one of the most devious groups I've ever seen here, or if you've been staying around to the whole GNW series, the most devious group that we've ever seen here in the business, and that is the Ministry. These four tremendous talent right here. These four right here are here to make a name for themselves. You see right there, behind them is Tiffany Rogers. On the left you see Matthew Newman. On the right you see Frankie Goldman. In the middle is their leader, Grant Danielson. These four incredible talented superstars saying that this season they're here to cause chaos and destruction here, in which first they would prove when Tiffany Rogers makes a name for himself here in the season as she defends the women's title, probably in the near future. You never know. But you see right there, that's Grant Danielson, Matthew Newman right there, Frankie Goldman right there. And you saw that woman in the back, that was Tiffany Rogers. But these three, never trust on what these four can do. These four right here are here to make a statement. And already they've done it when Tiffany won the Women's Championship in season 1, in the season 1 finale. And now here comes his opponent in Lewis HAAS. HAAS right here, Yorktown, New York, police officer in Yorktown Heights, New York. Service of truth and justice here in GNW, but now the question is, can he be able to make a name for himself here? We'll find out as this matchup is underway right here. Oh, now Danielson with a huge suplex already to Officer HAAS. And now a collar elbow right here. HAAS putting Danielson in the corner. Referee trying to break it up right now. No contact was made. Oh, and a huge clothesline. And now Lewis HAAS stomping away at Danielson right here. See right there, the Ministry swarming around that upper corner right there. And now HAAS is already starting to get some momentum in this matchup. He's already doing good than what he did last season. And now, oh, now Goldman distracting Lewis HAAS. And now picking up HAAS and dropping him down on the mat. I agree with Max. China should be in the Hall of Fame alone. Yeah, he should. Am I excited about the Hall of Fame inductees? DX, I'm actually shocked about that. Honky Tonk Man, I heard that they were supposed to put him in last year, but he didn't have the time, so they because he was putting on new, he was doing other shows. So it's good that they put these Hall of Fames. I think this Hall of Fame is gonna be decent. I think it's gonna be good for us. Is that Freddy Krueger or Mr. Kroger? Krueger. No, that's Frankie Goldman. Horror fan. That's how he got his outfit right there. Going for the pin as Danielson tried to get back in right here. Bossman 2.0. Yep. Oh, you saw right there. I think Goldman just slid in a chair to help Danielson out. But they were gonna do that. They would have to do some damage. Oh, and it looks like they were just doing that right now. Oh, now it's got him in the submission hold. Work on the head and body of Lewis HAAS. Oh no, HAAS reversing out of it right there. Clothesline to the outside. Now HAAS going to the outside. Now Danielson reversing right here. And now, what could Grant Danielson be thinking right here? Oh, and a huge number of headbutts in the top turnbuckle pad right there. And you folks don't know what divisions would they be going for. Let's just say that Grant, he'll be going for the world and internet title spots. And you see right there, Tiffany Rogers, the current GNW Women's Champion, distracting Lewis HAAS as Danielson just did that huge atomic drop right there. And now, huge elbow drop connecting. And you know, Goldman and Newman are going to be going after the tag titles representing the team. Huge big boot connected by Lewis HAAS. Oh, now Danielson reversing right here. Huge kick into the gut. Jump right there. Put him at, wait, what's Danielson doing right here? He's putting HAAS at the top. He put him at the top turnbuckle. What's he thinking? Wait, what's he going for right here? Oh my gosh, a huge avalanche rolling. Huge move right there. Huge crossbody right there connecting. Like Nia Jax is China's 2.0. Yes, she is. And just like that, Grant Danielson picks up the victory for the team. Should be a super hot wave like I don't know what that means, Ross, but okay. HAAS gave it all he's got, but in the end, apparently it wasn't enough. As now, apparently for Danielson, now he's putting the ministry on notice right here. See right there, all four competitors are celebrating. And now, like I said, folks, expect some chaos and destruction when those four competitors are on your screen. You never know what can happen here at GNW Adrenaline. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get into some women's action as we will see a triple threat match to be determined. Speaking of Tiffany Rogers, we're going to find out who the #1 contender will be for the GNW Women's Championship at Over the Limit. You see these fine women right here on your left. To the right, it's Emily Hart, Heather, the former women's champion, and Shannon Gomez. These three women are gonna be going at it here. And the winner of this, like I said, the winner will be going to Over the Limit and becoming the new #1 contender for that GNW Women's Championship that is currently held by the Ministry's Tiffany Rogers. Should be, oh wait, super heavyweight auto. Oh, auto spell, my bad. It's okay, Ross. It happens a lot. I know, Ross. That happens a lot. But these three right here, you know, Heather, the one in the middle right there, she was the former women's champion until she lost in a ladder match. And now, the question is, if she wins this, can she go after the women's championship and get it back around her waist and over the loom? We'll have to find out. Speaking of Heather, here she comes right now. Speaking of her, there she is, folks. The former women's champion
Making her way
is
to the
here.
ring from Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky.
Lexington,
Heather.
Kentucky. This former women's champion right here. Last season, she said that last season was her year or time, was her best one yet, because she was the women's champion. It was all about her. But now, she said this season she's looking to regain that women's championship. Can she do that this season by starting off in this matchup and winning the #1 contender spot for the women's title? We'll have to find out. We need Max and Zach to stream. I miss it. Yeah, I sometimes miss them. And here comes representing. Here comes a woman that was supposed to appear last season, but I can't remember if she did. But here comes Emily Hart, the young woman from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, trained in the famous Hart Foundation. Hart Dungeon. This woman right here, her goal was to become women's champion, but now she's looking to do that again. She's looking to become women's champion in the season. See right here, the crowd of Japan are hyping it up right here. The fans of Japan love her. Everybody loves the Hart family, including this one right here, Emily Hart. And now there's one more woman. And with that music, that just shows that anything can happen. As there she is, ladies and gentlemen. She is Shannon Gomez. It looks like she had a bit of an upgrade right here. Last time we saw her. This young woman from Indianapolis. She's looking to make a name for herself here in GNW, which she tried to do last time. But now, the question is, can Shannon Gomez, either one of these women, is able to become the #1 contender for the women's championship? The question is, which one will be able to get the win over and become the women's, I can't speak. Which one of these three women will be able to go to over the limit and face Tiffany Rogers for that internet title? We'll find out right now, as these three combatants right here are ready right now. And this matchup is underway. And now, Shannon right there better have a smart decision, as Emily Hart just went with a huge suplex to Heather right there. Another tremendous suplex connecting to Shannon Gomez. And now, back and forth action right here. You never know what can happen here in the GNW arena. Might see some prizes, some returns. You never know what can happen here in the GNW arena right here. But now, huge clothesline connected. Now, a big boot connected to Emily Hart to Heather. But now, looking at it right here. Oh, and working on submission. Shannon right now, a bit of a smart decision by Shannon Gomez by letting Emily and Heather go at it. But now, with that, now Shannon right now she's got Heather in the tree of woe. And now, knocking down knocking down Heather right now. Shannon Gomez now trying to get back in it right here. Going for the pin. No, Heather kicked out. And now try to go for a submission, I believe, right there. But now Emily and Emily and Shannon are going at it right now. Oh, what a huge move right there. And now, ooh, showing off and gloating to the GNW locker room that they're all losers. And now Heather trying to get back in it right here. And now going for the pin right now. Oh no, Shannon breaking out the pin right there. And now huge clothesline connected by Emily Hart. Going for the pin right now. 1, 2. No, and Shannon is able to kick out. She's able to get out of the way there. And now Shannon reversing right here. Huge body slam connected by Heather right there. So do you think Drew going for the pin right there? Heather tried to go for the pin on Shannon. Emily reversing. Oh, and a huge kick to Emily Hart. Huge German suplex connecting right there. She wants to do this in the ring. I think Emily was trying, but now huge huge Russian leg sweep connected by Heather. And now, ooh, Shannon's rolled out of the ring. Emily Hart could be in trouble as Heather went for the H drop right there. And now going for the pin. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and no, Shannon Gomez still trying to keep it alive here. As now she's going for a huge powerbomb connecting. Huge powerbomb connected by Shannon Gomez. Now taunting. Oh, and now Emily back up. Oh, and now Shannon trying to get back in it right here. Going with that comeback right here. Huge move right here. Now Heather just letting her, just watching the damage. Oh, and a huge, excuse me folks, kick right there. Face planting. Heather going for the pin by Emily Hart. Going for the pin. Referee 1 and 1 count. A bit slow on that count right there, but 1 count. Heather kicked out. And now Shannon ending it right there with that huge Gomez suplex. Going for the pin right now. 1, 2, and Shannon Gomez has done it. It will be Shannon Gomez versus Tiffany Rogers for the Women's Championship at Over the Limit, folks. So now we know on who Tiffany will defend that Women's Championship against. Now Shannon Gomez, she may have gotten the victory here in this matchup, but the question is for her, can she be able to do it again when she goes up against Tiffany Rogers for that Women's Championship at Over the Limit? That we'll have to find out. Tremendous work by all those women right there. Now it's time for some singles action. We'll see Lance Valentine going one-on-one with the upstart that we saw at the Rumble. Stan Holmes with his manager Hank Goenberg. These two had a bit of tension backstage before the Rumble, and I told them a few punches were actually made before the Rumble, actually. And now, with that, I said that it would be Valentine versus Holmes, as Valentine demanded a shot at Stan Holmes right there. Question is, who will come out on top? We'll find out. So you think Drew will get in the title picture at WrestleMania with Brock and Seth? I heard Taker is not going to be at Mania. Dana, I wanted Taker at Mania. With Drew, I think they're going to wait after Mania, Ross. I think they're going to wait after Mania to give Drew the title shot. I'm planning to see that Page movie tomorrow. Oh, Fight with My Family, Fighting for My Family? That's actually good. Then Captain Marvel on Wednesday. Oh, that's good. I hope you have a good time on seeing those films, Ross. The Heart Foundation don't drain androids. She was that stupid referee doing dance in circles? Yeah, he was. And Lance Valentine was like, Edge, no, he's not. And there he is, folks. Speaking of Lance Valentine, there he is, folks. Looking at that new mask right there. Santa Fe, New Mexico. 240 pounds. Nicknamed the Assassin. Lance Valentine is now. He said that he wanted to make a statement here in GNW. Wanted to go after that Internet title this season, but it was interrupted by Stan Holmes, the new upcomer here in GNW. And you see that mask right there, a bit of an upgrade right there. Last time we saw Valentine, his mask was all. He had a black mask right there, but now he's got like a new and improved mask. I think it said "Don't stop me" or something, or "Please stop me." I don't know what it said right there. I see right there, and here comes his opponent right here, folks. Hank Lowenberg with his man, Stan Holmes with his manager Hank Lowenberg. Stan Holmes, this man right here, we saw him at the GNW Royal Rumble. Number 2, he started off with Malcolm Kennedy. But I know you folks probably weren't there, but you missed out what I said about Holmes. Go check out the Rumble. Like I said, this man, it's the new upstarter here. He's a new member of the roster. Already made an impact of himself by attacking Valentine from behind, backstage before the Rumble. But let's get enough about Holmes. This guy, we know that he has a bit of a boxing background in his days before he started wrestling. But let's start with Hank. He trained the man. He trained Stan right here. Lowenberg trained this man, taught him what he needs to know. Went back and forth on who he should face and which guys he should go up against. Apparently for Hank, he said go after Valentine first. This is a bit of a shocker right here. But you see right there, all competitors started. This matchup is underway right here. Huge sidewalk slam connecting right there. And now Holmes a bit trying to. It looks like Holmes is a bit doing everything of what Lowenberg told him to do, from the looks of it. And now, what's Stan Holmes doing right here? Oh, and what a huge gut wrench powerbomb. I guess that's what it was. And it looks like he's going for another one. Now I read something. Will get you to Undertaker. I know. I heard that Undertaker didn't want to return as the Dead Man. He wanted to keep his biker gimmick. I know, Ross. I've heard. To be honest, I think that was a bit short of what. I agree with him. I think biker Undertaker should have been a bit longer instead of seeing 04 on Dead Man Taker. I heard that. And now Valentine trying to get back in it, but Holmes doing more damage right there. You see right there, Hank trying to tell Holmes on what to do. And now a drop right there. Reversing. And now Holmes reversing. I prefer the old Man Taker. Yeah, I do, Ross. Oh, and I think Holmes was going for a big boo, but Valentine reversed with a huge STO. It's more legendary. I know. A bit of a shoulder tackle, I believe I heard. And now picking up Holmes, reversing right here. Oh, and a huge slap into the face. That probably just upset Valentine. Oh, and a huge knee into the gut. Now working on the head. But no, looks like Valentine was able to reverse. Oh, and you see those ground and pound tactics that he learned during his boxing days. Now Valentine on the outside. Huge straight punch connecting. And now Holmes gone and Valentine. Both men are going back and forth in this matchup right here. Huge clothesline to the back of the head. Now picking up. Oh, I think it was going for a suplex. No, Valentine reversing right here. Huge back suplex connected by Valentine right here. Now dragging him to towards the middle. Huge elbow connecting by Lance Valentine. Going for the pin right now. 1, 2, and no, Holmes able to kick out. And now I think Valentine's going to call for an end. I think it was going for that Valentine's Day. I think it was going for St. Valentine's Day. But I guess that didn't reverse. And now you see again those ground and pound punches by Holmes. Reverse into the corner. Both men are fighting back and forth right here. Huge backbreaker connecting. You happy to see Roman Reigns back? Yeah. I'm actually happy. I'm happy to see him back. The question is, Ross, are you happy to see Batista back? I was shocked. I did not expect that. And a 2 count connected. Holmes kicked out as Valentine went for the pin. And Ross, I should also say, are you ready for Batista versus Triple H at WrestleMania? Now work on the arm by Holmes. No, and Holmes reversing it. Oh, and a huge takedown. Huge knee connecting. I think it's just for WrestleMania for Batista. Oh man, I want to at least see him have a bit of a run with the company. And it looks like after that huge knee, Stan Holmes picks up the victory over Lance Valentine. Tremendous work by by both these competitors. I guess Holmes, for Hank Lowenberg, he told him everything that Stan needed to do. Since Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes out next year. Oh man. See right there, Holmes celebrating, but this is just the beginning of his career here in GNW. Now Lowenberg, you saw right there, cheering on his client right there. Oh, I forgot about this matchup. But folks, this is gonna be a 5-man battle royal, 5-pack challenge right here. Couple of faces we'll see in this matchup. A couple of newbies right here. A couple of new guys here, folks. But Cyclone, we know he's the only original here in this matchup. Gonna see 5 at the top. Probably big names here in this matchup. I found out funny Thanos killed Drax with ease. Wow, Ric Flair has not had some good birthdays. Always gets beats up. I know. I felt sorry for Rick. I felt sorry for Rick after that, but at the same time, I guess that's what they had to do for to get Batista and Triple H started Ross. PJ tell him he's now been blocked by a 2-time Hall of Famer. Oh yeah, Shawn Michaels. The reason Batista beat up Flair because he didn't get invited and he was supposed to be his friend. I get it. And you see right here, this crowd right here has been hyped. And now it's time for some 5-man action. This upcomer, Blade Douglas Jr. This upcomer from Jacksonville, Florida, 306 pounds. Blade Douglas Jr. trained under his father, Blade Douglas Sr. This man right here, he came up with the group called Havoc, which is going to be 2 other folks that you'll be seeing this season. And this man right here, he's apparently the crazy rock star in the group. That's what he did off camera. He was a bit of a rock star, touring with his band. That's what he said in the locker room. You're supposed to be my friend. Like Rey Mysterio. But with Douglas, like I said, he was the father. He's the son of Blade Douglas Sr. And now with him and Havoc, they're gonna be unstoppable, they said. And speaking of Havoc, I think I know this, and it looks like we have a familiar face. Folks, you don't know this man right here, but this man right here, apparently this man is back. This guy from Westbrook, Maine, 241 pounds. This man is Eric Graham. He's a former Intercontinental Champion, a former World Champion, even a former freaking Tag Team Champion. This man right here has done it all in GNW, but now it looks like he's back to claim back what he deserved. Because last time off camera, this young star, this upriser right here, he wants to be back on top, because last time I saw this man, or any of the GNW locker room saw this man, he was out with an injury backstage. He was out with an injury while he was Intercontinental Champion. But now it looks like Graham is back here at the GNW Arena. Innovation ends up lost in the mail. Okay. But now it looks like we're seeing like a new and improved Eric Graham. Because I don't think we've seen this man for quite some time. This man right here, he's trying to make a name for himself. He wants to make a name for himself back here in the GNW locker room. Show him what he's been made of, and show the superstars on who he is. Remind him of who he is. And it looks like this man is gonna be in toe-to-toe with a familiar foe in Cyclone. We haven't seen much of Cyclone lately. Last time we saw this man was at the GNW Royal Rumble. He did a tremendous job right there. That's Batista's. Oh. Cool. This man right here. He did a tremendous job in the GNW Royal Rumble, but came out a bit short when he was eliminated by Elijah Rogers. But now for I believe for Cyclone, he wants to make a name for himself. I would believe that this man, we haven't seen him much do anything here in the GNW locker room much this last season. But now I think he said that this season will be his. But now, with that, he's here to make a name for himself. And Anon, what's going on with the music and all that? Anon, who the heck is this? Fifth Dimension. This man right here. This man right here. Joseph Sharp. He's also a new upcomer here. Look at the size of this man, actually. Claim that he's from the future 2041. He's been on a roll. He's been in his dimension. He's been from around the world in 2021, time traveling and challenging superstars, the Red Cyborg himself. This man right here is wanting to show this era of what real wrestlers look like in his time. Apparently, that's what he claims. And I think there's one more man.
And from New York, weighing in at
And now,
100 pounds,
for
Nathan York Cole.
this man right here, Nathan York Cole, from the big NYC, as they call him. The big NYC, Nathan York Cole, from New York City, I add. This man right here started his career in 2016, and now he's looking to make a name for himself in GNW from the background of some bare knuckle brawling in the streets of New York. And now, with that, apparently for any of these 5 men, I guess I've heard that these 5 men just want to make a name for himself here. And now it looks like Cyclone and Sharp are going at it. And now for Nathan York, he's going after Blake Douglas Jr. And for Eric Graham, he's trying to battle off both Cyclone and Joseph Sharp. And now, looks like all 5 competitors, looks like Cyclone and Joseph Sharp are working together as a team right here. Could we be seeing a new duo between these two? That's gonna be a question that we'll have to see in the future. And now Graham could be in a bit of trouble right here. Rip Rosie, yep, R.I.P. Rosie. And now Blade Douglas trying to go for the pin on Nathan York Cole. I think for folks just didn't call him by his full name, Nathan York Cole. I think just call him NYC. It's a bit of a tongue twister and a bit of a when you say his name. And Joseph Sharp, oh, and what a huge, I think that was a belly suplex to Eric Graham. I think for Cyclone and Joseph Sharp, these two are apparently working together from the looks of it. Big Boo. Oh, and it looks like a crossface to Blade Douglas Jr. by Nathan Cole NYC. I keep saying his name. Oh, never mind. I guess I was too soon. From that team bonding by Sharp and Cyclone. That's now Cyclone. And now going for a huge Cyclone clutch right there. And now Sharp reversing right here. Now for Graham, it looks like he wants to get some payback right here. Putting Sharp at the top turnbuckle. Wait a minute. Oh, and trying to break up the clutch right there. Going for the pin by York. One. And no, it looks like. And for NYC, telling Douglas it's over. As he's going for a bit of a double axe handle. And now, looks like Cyclone and Sharp are going back at it with Graham again. And a bit of a low blow. I think you folks saw it, a low blow by NYC to Douglas Jr. Now repeated blow shots. There goes that bare knuckle brawl in background that NYC had. And now, I think for Graham, he's working on Sharp's legs. And now Cyclone looking to put it. Now Cyclone picking up Douglas Jr. Sharp. You see right there, bare knuckle brawl right there by NYC. A huge slam by Sharp, and I think up, and looks like Graham reversing. Ooh, and taking it down. Super kick by Eric Graham to Sharp. Vintage Eric Graham with that super kick. Now working on the head right here. Could Sharp be in trouble? No, he gets out of it. Oh, and a bit of a huge elbow. Oh, and a huge super kick connecting by Cyclone. Now torturing Douglas Jr. And now Sharp getting back up. And now, ooh, and a huge clothesline choke right there. I remember that promo, Hurricane Rosie. Holy bleep, what's up with that? I don't think WWE is going to put Jeff Hardy on top of the mountain again. I want to see Jeff back on top of the mountain, Ross. Oh, and a huge knee by NYC. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and Blade Douglas Jr. has been eliminated in the matchup. And now it looks like NYC is focusing on Cyclone here. And now half leg Boston Crab right there. Huge Spinebuster connected by Sharp. And no, Graham reversing. Huge scissors kick right there. Running kick right there. And now Graham, that huge knee, going for the Graham knee. The huge Graham slam right there. And now going for that EG driver. Going for the pin. And Joseph Sharp has been eliminated as NYC goes and reverses Cyclone. And now I think NYC is going on top. Ooh, and a bit of old school. Cyclone missed with that knee. Ooh, and just slapping into the face of NYC. Irish whipping. Cyclone knocking him down with that big boo.
And there's his speed paying off.
And now. Oh, and a huge Enziguri connecting as Graham went for an older foe of his in Cyclone. Oh, and a huge stroke slam connected by Cyclone. Going for the pin on Graham. 1, 2, and Eric Graham is eliminated. We're down to the final 2, which is, oh, and I think York is going for the Empire State Driver connecting. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and NYC picks up the victory. What a huge victory and what a huge matchup that we just witnessed here, folks.
Who could forget this? Yeah, he's putting in the work. Oh, I can't believe this.
All tremendous action that we've seen from all of these 5 competitors, but in the end, it was NYC, Nathan York Cole, picking up the victory here in this matchup. That right there, folks, you can see a future internet or world champion right there. But now, it's time for our main event of the evening. Fatal 4-way action. Determine the number 1 contender to Alex Bishop for the World Championship at Over the Limit. It will be the All-American Kevin Jindrak versus Sean Navy SEAL McCarthy versus Wade Turner versus the Samurai Satoru Delhai. These 4 have been given all they got. Wade knows the background of being a world champion. So basically, for this matchup, I think Wade Turner has a bit of an advantage here in this matchup, knowing that he's a former world champion. Jindrak came out close to becoming world champion, but was closed out by Bishop and Riley. McCarthy tried to get a world title shot at the Rumble, but was won by Elijah Rogers, in which we can confirm that we will be seeing whoever the Elijah Rogers go up against whoever the world champion may be at our pay-per-view WrestleFest. So with that, we have our first matchup set up for the card. So now, we'll have to see on what and who the world champion will be, and what Elijah Rogers might have in store for the world champion heading to that event. But the question is for Bishop, who the heck will challenge him for the world title at Over the Limit? We'll find out up next. And here is the first competitor bringing out the home country hero right here in Satoru Delhi from Japan. This man right here,
Making his way to the ring
this man
from
from Osaka, Japan, not that far from Tokyo here, folks.
15 pounds,
Satoru
the samurai,
Delhi,
Satoru
born and bled his wrestling legacy here in Japan before coming to GNW Adrenaline. So Satoru has that feeling that of what the crowd has given him here in this matchup. So I think the crowd right here would have Satoru's back right here going into this matchup. They probably want to see him as world champion. I don't blame them wanting to have him as world champion. You know, you never know what can happen here in GNW. Maybe Satoru can start off his career in season 2 right and become world champion. And speaking of world champions right here. Speaking of world champions, here is a former world champion himself in Wade Turner, 1/3 of the Turner family. You've been seeing him back and forth in tag team competition with his brother, Lane Turner.
first from Baltimore, Maryland,
Bled at Baltimore, Maryland. The technician Wade Turner right here said that he and his brother and his family are making a name for himself. Because I say family because apparently, according from Wade and Lenny, they're bringing in their younger sister, Isabella. So we have 3 Turners in the GNW family right here. In which, for Wade, he's looking to become that world champion yet again. And you never know, if Wade actually becomes world champion, you never know when his brother might be coming up and getting that title picture. And here is the All-American Kevin Jindrak. He tried to give it all his best. Last time we saw him from Erie, Pennsylvania, you folks saw what he can do at the Rumble. But now the question is, if he actually wins this matchup, he can actually be one step closer to that world title, like he almost did back at the Rumble. So with Jindrak, he knows what it could be in a world title picture right there. I do agree with you. If we get Max on, he can give us the concept rope break, get the bullet train from Osaka to Tokyo, or Tokyo to Osaka. But for Jindrak, he knows what it's like to be close to that world title. Even Wade, he knows he's a former world champion. And there he is, Sean Navy SEAL McCarthy. He almost won the Royal Rumble matchup to get the world title shot at WrestleFest. But Sean McCarthy right here, he's going for that title shot here. He could be facing House Bishop. You never know what can happen here at GNW. This Navy SEAL right here was in the Marines and in the Army because he was a Navy SEAL. Basically, for McCarthy right here, he has a huge opportunity here. He almost had it at the Rumble, but now he has it again. Question is, folks, can this season be Sean McCarthy's, or will we be seeing him go after the internet title like we saw a couple times? See right there, the 4 combatants are set. Satoru Delhi, Wade Turner, Kevin Jindrak, and Sean McCarthy. And this matchup is on the way. Jindrak going after Satoru Delhi as Turner is working on McCarthy. And now going for the pin surprisingly on Wade, but no, it wasn't enough to get, not enough to keep him down. Owen just clobbering away at Turner, throwing Satoru Dale high to the outside by Kevin Jindrak. Huge net breaker connecting by Sean McCarthy.
Beautiful technique. Boom, what a kick.
Oh, I think Jindrak threw Dale high into the steps. And now back and forth action. He went for a huge STO. Two-way Turner right here. Satoru trying to get back in it right here. Irish whip. And now dropping. And oh, I thought McCarthy was going for a suplex, but apparently Turner got out of it. But no, apparently wasn't enough to stay in it for long, as he goes for that huge straight punch. Going for the pin on Wade Turner. One count. Wade Turner kicks out. Jindrak taunting to the fans. Probably going to spit in the face of these Japanese folk here. And now he's got Satoru. What's he doing? Oh, and just tossing his body to that LED turnbuckle pole. And now Wade Turner trying to do some damage to McCarthy. And I'll go for the pin. And now Jindrak just realized this. And now it looks like Jindrak is focusing on Turner, as now Satoru is focusing on McCarthy. Huge kick into the gut of Turner as Jindrak was once again taunting. Dale high reversing. Oh, I think he's just rubbed his butt on the back of Turner's head. Huge bulldog by Satoru. And now the two fan favorites here in this matchup are going at it. Huge DDT. Huge suplex connecting, going for the pin. One and a one count. Satoru kicks out.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Ooh, right to the face. DDT.
And now huge drop kick connecting. I think. Oh, and a huge move right there by Satoru Dale high. And now with that jumping complete shot, now a flapjack connected by McCarthy. And now both men working on, both Turner and McCarthy working on the arm of both Dale high and Jindrak. Dale high reversing right here as Turner goes for the huge Baltimore suplex, as Satoru went for that double knee into the back. And I think Wade is about to end it right here with the impossible Turner into the submission right there. Satoru now realizing, breaking up the submission. McCarthy is out. And now Satoru going with those huge knees and dropping Turner with that huge DDT. And now Satoru, huge Hurricanrana connecting. And now Satoru Dale high going for the pin on Jindrak. 1, 2, and Jindrak is able to revert and kick out. Huge straight fist to Kevin Jindrak, and now Satoru trying to get back in right here as McCarthy goes for a huge uppercut. And now Jindrak going for a double chicken wing gutbuster connecting. Picking him up. And now apparently McCarthy went for the pin on Satoru after knocking him down. 2 count. Satoru kicks out. And now, ooh, and now Dale Height is out of the ring right now. And now McCarthy throwing Wade Turner into it through the top and middle rope into that turnbuckle pole. And now Wade Turner with that huge clothesline. Jindrak with that huge Fisherman DDT and a 2 count. Wade Turner is able to kick out. Huge uppercut to Satoru. And now Jindrak going for that double cross chicken wing gutbuster, connecting to Satoru Dale High. And now Wade Turner. Oh, and Jindrak missed on that Enzuigiri, but now going for that Baltimore suplex by Wade Turner. Huge uppercut again by Sean McCarthy. And now showing the disrespect to Japan right here, to their hero Satoru. I think Wade was going for the... I think it was going for the impossible turn, but now Jindrak putting Wade into submission right here. Reversed on that Enzuigiri, and now Satoru, huge suplex, connecting. And now surprisingly going for the pin on Wade Turner. No, rope break. A rope break connecting. Wade Turner get back in it right here. And now Turner, huge neck breaker connecting. Taunting at the crowd right here. Working on the arm. McCarthy's back in. Oh, and he was reversing with a cutter. Oh, and Wade Turner getting back in it with this comeback right here. Huge move right here, and a huge forearm into a bulldog. And now as McCarthy goes for those straight punches to Jindrak, Turner went with the Baltimore suplex. And now he's probably going to go with a huge Tiger Hood suplex connecting. And I think Turner could be going for an end right here. As McCarthy's out of the ring, Jindrak's now realizing what Turner's doing. As the impossible Turner submission hold is locked in. Jindrak, he realizes and now breaks up the pin. And now Turner's gone. And huge cutter. As now McCarthy, he's going for the Navy SEAL driver. He's going for the McCarthy driver. Connecting, going for the pin. All three competitors now. 1, 2, and Sean McCarthy picks up the win. So we know, folks, that it will be Alex Bishop versus Sean Navy SEAL McCarthy for that GNW World Heavyweight Championship at Over the Limit. What a huge upset that was. You saw that. Wade had it right there in the back, but apparently thanks to the distraction by Kevin Jindrak, McCarthy was actually able to pick up the victory. What a huge upset. The boost because of the American flag. Did I see Damian Sandow? No. Hallelujah, science. Oh, I hate you, Max. JK, I love the fans. Marquise, sub. Huge victory by Sean Navy SEAL McCarthy. Now we know, folks, that it will be McCarthy versus Bishop for the world title at Over the Limit. But now, folks, this will conclude our pay-per-view. I want to thank you, everybody, for watching the Season 2 premiere of GNW Adrenaline. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you want to see more GNW action in the future, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss an upload when I upload. Shouts out to Ross Livington, PSM Psychosis HQ, Marquise Middleton, to everybody who watches my streams and videos each and every day. You guys are true MVPs. We will see you guys at the next episode of GNW Adrenaline, or hey, maybe at the next show called GNW Shockwave. I don't know whether that'll be, but we'll see you guys maybe at Shockwave or at the next GNW Adrenaline. You never know what can happen. It's season 2. We're starting things off. We'll see you guys next time. Until then, this is Christian Tracy signing out. Peace out. Bye bye, folks. Have a good day.